In the distant northwestern corner of British Columbia lies a small island located just north of Queen Charlotte's Graham Island. Langara is where the wind howls and the ocean churns. Langara is the edge of the world and is so remote it can only be reached by boat or helicopter. It is surrounded by the wild Pacific waters and one of the world's premier saltwater fishing destinations, offering anglers the opportunity to catch all 5 species of Pacific salmon. The true stars here are the Chinook salmon, which often are greater than 20 pounds, and in years past, weighed up to 70 pounds. Coho salmon, too, tip the scales and are known to be the largest of the entire Pacific Ocean. With trophy-sized halibut, lingcod, and rockfish, these nutrient-rich waters offer the angler the catch of a lifetime. The weather is as unpredictable as the fishing is legendary. Clouds, rain, and strong winds can sweep in at a moment's notice, testing both skill and resolve. Yet, it's this wildness that makes Langara so special. The island's isolation, the sheer abundance and size of the fish, and the ever-changing conditions create an experience that is both humbling and exhilarating. Here, every catch feels hard-earned, and every moment on the water is a reminder of nature's raw beauty and power. It is here, in Langara, that 3 men, each living separate lives, find themselves drawn together by the promise of reconnection, the anticipation of the unexpected, and the certainty of laughter. Langara Island, remote and wild, is more than a destination. For my father Dennis, my brother Chris, and me, it's a touchstone, a place where the currents of our lives converge, if only for a few days each year. The summer of 2025 was my father's 75th birthday. I wanted this trip to be the experience my father would always remember. Chris flew in from Hawaii at the last second. While his arrival, a minor miracle, you could count on Chris to bring his smile and good nature to our annual trek. A quick weather check proved to be consistent with days prior. The winds were strong. Fishing would be tough. On our first day, my father couldn't contain his excitement. He awoke at 3:30 cutting bait and plotting the day's strategy. At the makeshift bakery, he was greeted by a surprised staffer who declared him the earliest customer of the year. "I've got 2 boys to keep up with," he explained, "and I need to stay a step ahead." That's Dad. Always preparing. Always present. Chris and I awoke and readied fishing gear and coffee. The weather proved challenging. Wind whipped across the water, forcing every boat into a narrow wedge. We'd been spoiled in years past, free to roam the vastness of Langara's waters. Now, we were hemmed in, sharing space with dozens of other anglers. But obstacles, weather, crowds, restrictions only sharpened our focus. We adapted, learned, and made the most of every moment. Despite the conditions, we reeled in salmon after salmon, then halibut, then lingcod. By 10:20 a.m., we caught our limit and motored back. I looked around. We were done before the rest of the fleet had even left from breakfast. The next day, we were done by 8:05. But this year, like every year, proved the real catch wasn't the fish. It was the laughter. Effortless, unforced, bubbling up from shared experience and mutual understanding. We laughed on the water, at dinner, when we netted fish. We laughed at the absurdity of our early mornings, at the chaos of 3 grown men crammed into a small boat, at the fleeting moments of triumph and surprise. Chris called it grounding. It is the way fishing brings us back to ourselves, to each other. "I don't know if I've laughed so hard," I said. We laughed just fishing, and we laughed at dinner when we would reflect on the day. Other guests noticed. "You guys look like you're having a great time," someone remarked, and we were. Langara's exclusivity, its remoteness, made every moment feel precious. We've been fortunate each year our trip builds on the last, deepens our knowledge and skills as fishermen, and connects our bond as family. There's a rhythm to these trips, the early mornings, the quiet anticipation, the sudden burst of action when a fish strikes. Sometimes it's just a fleeting moment, a salmon jumping in the net, all of us watching in disbelief, then laughing hysterically at our luck. Langara has no schedule. It is rare and beautiful. Daily life is severed, which creates space to focus on each other, what we love, the freedom, the laughter, and connection. For us, it is a constant memory, a promise and reminder that no matter how far we drift, we always find our way back to the water, to the laughter, and to each other.